Here are the ones he sent me. Defense Siren, $37 per lead. It's basically an alarm for you push the button and it goes. It's like a really loud alarm. It's kind of self-explanatory. Next one is Sound Beats, $24 a lead. So these are like, let me click through and show you. Basically like Apple AirPods, but just an off-brand. So see, it looks just like, for the most part, looks like Apple AirPods. Pretty low payout, but still, could be worthy of just creating a quick post on it and just having it on my blog. I won't, I won't be paying for advertising for it, but still could be there. Next one is TV Fire, which is, being able to wirelessly stream stuff to your TV. We'll click that one and show you. So you basically just plug this into your TV and you can connect to this device from any of your, phone, iPad, that type of thing, and stream stuff. Because some TVs don't have the ability to they don't have that streaming capability just built in, like the SmartCast or whatever. So that's that one. That's again $24 per lead. And then this is the one that is, according to him, the hottest right now on Facebook. It's called OkoWatt. It's actually a kind of a confusing product, and they really honestly don't have a great landing page. There is a video on it that does explain what it is. It's basically like this box that you plug into an outlet, so like an outlet in your house like this, and it's supposed to, I don't even honestly know. It does something to save you money on your electric bill. That's all I know. It does something with the current in your house and wasted energy. So again, I went through all of this. This was the one I showed you. It was like the bad example of the blog post. If you basically that's really probably the reason he doesn't have any content on his blog post is because there's hardly any content on here even. I'm really surprised that he didn't copy all this, but it's still kind of confusing as to what it actually does. So I went just for the heck of it and searched in AdBeat. I just typed in OkoWatt and did a keyword search for it and found these ads that are running like on native ads for the most part. And so there's two different blogs or two different people or websites that are promoting this, and they're somehow they have a advertorial. I can tell that this was actually created either by the company themselves or an ad network, because it's an identical advertorial on two different websites, two different affiliates. So they got this advertorial from somewhere. So if I were going to run this, I would want to go and find where they got this advertorial from, so that I'm not just going to swipe it from their pages here, because I'm just assuming that they've done that they got it from an affiliate network, because it is in multiple affiliate networks. It's not just in Max Bounty. So that one, even though it's doing well, is kind of out for me, because I don't have enough content to use on my site. So what I decided, let's see which one, close these because I'm not doing that and not doing this. This one has a really good advertorial. And since it is inside of Max Bounty, I'll let that load. I don't know why it's taking that long. And they say publishers can create their own creatives, but those must be sent in for approval, which is good. Means that they'll likely allow me to take this advertorial and basically copy it and paste it onto my blog. I will be editing a lot of it. Not a lot of it. I will be taking out stuff that I don't really want on there. But that's what I recommended in the slides when I said take the advertorial or the lander that they've given you, because a lot of times they've paid a copywriter a lot of money to create this advertorial, and it has all of the elements that we are really looking for. So you just go all the way down and show you all the way down to the bottom there. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start with this product. Another update on the other network, like I said, that I was a affiliate for, and trying to get in touch with my a different rep so I can get back in and promote those offers, because they just had really good offers, and really good promotional tools that you are allowed to use, videos, all kinds of stuff. He did get back with me yesterday, and I've got a call set up with him tomorrow, so I will hopefully be able to of the few remaining, or of the remaining 9 offers, or that I need to create pages for, I can hopefully pick a couple from that network as well to show you. So just wanted to update you on that, because I said I would let you know if he got back to me, and I'm able to use them throughout part of this challenge, because I am going to be using multiple networks myself to advertise on. So you only need to advertise one product on one network. I'm going to be advertising 3 products on 3 networks. I could just advertise one product across 3 networks, but since I am going to be doing 3 different campaigns on 3 different networks, I'm probably going to pick 3 different products. That's just how I am. I guess it's a preference thing. So I'm going to close this one because I'm not doing that. And that's the sales page for that. And I wanted to show you those 2. So a quick thing about these, you're probably like wondering, why wouldn't I just copy what these guys are doing? This could work on Facebook. They've gotten a little more strict on straight advertorials like this, where there's really the only option is promoting a product and a click-through. There's not really anything else to do. This navigation isn't functional. Little things like that, they're not in love with. This one's a little better because it is feels more like a blog. There's no navigation, which I wouldn't recommend on Facebook. They do have a sharing button, which is pretty smart. Sidebar scrolls on desktop. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. And this is very similar to what we're going to be doing as well, or what I'm going to be doing, except this is like the generic opt-in I would put on my homepage. If I'm on a product page, I'm going to have this, but it's going to be directly in relation to the product that the person is on. So this one's a little bit better than this one, but still, these work well on native ads, which is where these guys are running them. So Facebook and Google are just a bit pickier with what they really want. In reality, what they really want is you to promote content. That's really what they would truly want, because that's what is most valuable and useful to the users, or their users. So, all right, now it's time for me to build mine. So this is going to be super simple, actually, because WordPress is really cool. And when you copy and paste something into WordPress, it basically just keeps all the formatting identically the same. So first thing I'm going to do is, I see that I've got 2 updates here. I want to make sure I get those updated, whatever they are. So the Breeze caching plugin and then Yoast SEO has an update. It's always you always want to keep your stuff updated. All right, so I'm going to go to Posts, Add New. And I'm going to start with, let me go all the way up to the top. I'm going to start with just copying the headline, because the headline in WordPress is about the only thing that you got to do separately. Wait, sorry. There we go. So I just pasted that in there from my keyboard shortcut. And now I'm going to, this drop cap letter is going to screw us up a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not going to copy this because that, obviously doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm just going to highlight all of this. It's not going to copy everything, like images and stuff, into it, but that's okay. We can fill stuff in. So I'm going to hit Command C on my keyboard. I'm on a Mac. Go back to WordPress, click right here, and then just Command V to paste it. And it's going to copy in a lot of it, and it's going to keep the formatting bolded. So a lot of my work has just been done for me. You need to be kind of careful with this because they're like these links. Like this is a link right here in this theme. It kind of looks weird, but it is a link. If you click it, it's going to link out to that affiliates, or really, it's really just the vendors, their sales page. You don't, obviously, we're not doing that. We are I'm personally building my email list first. You can go with a direct offer if you choose, but I highly recommend, if you want to, build this up long term, that you focus on the email list. So if you are copying and pasting, be mindful that you will literally copy just about everything, even these separator lines, like they have in between. Like this is a testimonial, and did end up copying these images, which is interesting. I didn't think it would do that. So now I'm going to go back up to the top, and you see it left out the drop cap A, so I'm going to put that back in. I'm going to save it and then preview it on the front facing side of my site, just so I can get a feel for what it looks like and what kind of work I have to do here. Yep. Okay. So I'm just kind of looking to just get a feel for how it looks. I'm noticing some stuff where just little stuff, like this is indented a little bit. That's indented, and those are probably like quotes. So I just have to go in and format it. This stuff is too big, so I need to edit that. But we'll do one thing at a time here, and we'll close that and go back to the editor side. I do need to add in an image. So this, or really all of the images probably. One thing I don't really care for is this image itself. It may be a good image based on what they're selling. However, the story is about seniors. And it's actually a true story about a 66-year-old woman. And so, like, if you could have this exact image with a 66-year-old woman, that would be ideal. I can try and find something real quick. Let's see. A few of the ones I use, like free stock photo sites, pixabay.com. Let me just type stalker. I have no idea what to really even search for this. Yeah, that's not doing it. Old woman scared, maybe. No. So like when you get into like 3-word searches in here, you're not going to find a whole lot. It just doesn't. Even old woman is not really the best. Senior woman, to see if that's different. We don't want somebody that old. So you kind of want it, you don't want it to look like it was a staged photo. Like this is just way too professional. Like that's just too staged. But this one is interesting because it's kind of a good fit actually, or even this one. Because it kind of is from behind, making it feel like somebody is walking behind her. So I'm going to use that one for now. Free download, I don't need it to be that big. A few other sites, just in case you're wondering. Pexels and why can I not think of that one? It's like Uber or something. Unsplash. I don't know why I was thinking Uber. There's a bunch of other ones though there if you're interested in that too. So those are really the three I use: Unsplash, Pexels, Pixabay. You don't need to give credit. They do, you know, obviously they would like you to, you know, but it's not necessary. So I'm gonna add my image. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the featured image and see where my theme. Every theme is different with where it puts the featured image. So I may not need to actually insert it up here. I want to see where it puts it on the front side. Preview here. Yeah, so it's not putting it in. It was an option in the theme. Let's go to customize, theme settings, site layout. Where was it at? Singular content. Show featured images on posts. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. So put it right there. That's good. Hit publish and close that. I'm not in love with the breadcrumbs, to be honest, up here. So I may end up getting rid of those now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's way better. Cool. Date, got my first name in there. Not sure if we ever even talked about that. If we go dashboard, if you go to users, you can go to your profile. You can also get to it from up here. You can edit all this stuff, and so I don't even have my name in here, first name, last name. Since my email address is not my normal one, I don't have an image or anything for my profile like this, so I can upload it. Actually, I can't upload it. I have to create a Gravatar account, but as of right now, I don't think that my theme is showing my image or anywhere unless I do like comment replies. So just kind of keep that in mind. Oh, I gotta save that though. I do want to change this to be my first and last name. So once you type these things in there, the display name publicly as, they'll give you more options. So go down and hit update. So now if I go back, if I go preview it again, you can see my name will be changed to the full name there. Cool. All right, so we got a photo in there. What were the other photos? So these ones I am just going to save image as to my desktop is good. I'm just going to do these one at a time so I don't mess it up. So right above grandchildren and all our friends. Right there, so I can click this little plus and add an image. And I can drag it right up in this box like that. I'll go back and get the next one. Save image as. Save. And where was that at? But it packs a wallop. Right there. Image. Okay, what other images we got? So we got some Instagram posts here. Save image as. These are both in a row, so I'm going to get them both at the same time. Loyal followers worldwide. Right there. We'll do the first one. And add another one below it for the second one. I'm going to want to center these, so just do a line center. Okay, and what else we got? Just testimonials, maybe. Yep. So that's all the images. So WordPress auto saves stuff for you, but it's a good idea to just, if you're like walking away for a few minutes or not really know, an hour or something, you can leave it open, but I would just make sure you hit save draft before you walk away in case your power goes out or something. And I'm really weird about that stuff. That they usually auto save it anyways after any kind of changes. You'll notice it'll change up here if I'll take the word daughter out and then click away. Well, maybe it's not going to auto save right now for me. I'm going to undo that. All right, let me go back to the top. Let's go in. So all these red underlines that you're seeing on my screen, I'm using, I pay for a subscription, what's called Grammarly. It's a tool for grammar and spelling and that type of thing because I'm horrible. I leave words out all the time. And I've got the browser extension installed, and it automatically puts red lines under things that should be fixed. So they're saying should change to prompts. A recent increase of attacks on seniors prompt local police. But I would agree with them that it probably should be prompts. So I'll change that. This one it's saying should be dashes. So my point is, grammar and spelling are big with Facebook and Google. They're to the point where they only want quality advertisers that are going to show quality content. So not saying you need to get Grammarly, but you can run your stuff through free grammar checks. There's free grammar checking online. Grammarly might even have something for free on their main page. I don't remember. I was pulling up my account, so I don't need to log out. So it says add to Chrome is free. I mean, it may be free to add it to Chrome. I don't know that you can do it for free, but yeah. I think they used to have a free grammar checker. Yeah, so you can go you hit select all twice, it'll select your whole WordPress post and put it in here. See, sorry. You just paste it as plain text. Well, I guess it's not going to let me do that. I'll have to do it from the front end. So I'll just show you a block of text here. Copy, paste, check your text. It looks like they're just trying to sell you into a subscription, so you can't even check it for free. I mean, you can check it for free, but you can't really do anything to fix it. Anyway, there are free grammar checkers online. That was really where I was going with that. You can get out of there. It's just a good thing to do, So I'm just going to go through this and really just edit it. I'm not going to do a whole lot as far as reading and copywriting or copy editing myself. More so grammar and formatting. If I notice anything is out of whack, then I'll move stuff around. But it should be has. I would agree that that would sound better. Bruce bought the self-defense siren. So this is where we're going to start getting into links. And for right now, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that link, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put a hashtag in there and keep it as a link. That way I need to go back and edit it, but I definitely don't want to leave their link in there. And it's also, if you click this little arrow, you can turn on or turn off open in a new tab. Since I am going to collect emails for this, it's going to stay on my site. I don't need to open anything in a new tab. So on the advertorial, they actually have these images hyperlinked. Even the very top one goes to basically what would be the affiliate link. I'm not going to do that. It's because that's just not normal on a blog to do that, to hyperlink an image to somewhere. You want to keep hyperlinks in the text as anchor links. So these, anytime there's quotes, to me at least, I prefer the quotes to be either italicized, or you can even do you can change it to an actual quote in WordPress, which is a more of a formatting thing. So it'll add some stuff to it. And it changes based on your theme. So I'm gonna save this and then preview it and just see what the quote looks like, if it is actually the same as the editor. So it does indent it. That's what this is down here. Actually, it automatically quoted it. That's that right there, which I just think it's just too big. I'm not a fan of how that looks. So what I'll do, I won't use the built-in WordPress quote. I'll keep it as a paragraph, but I will. You saw how it made it italic, and I'm okay with some of that stuff being bolded. I'm just trying to see if we could. If we could indent this at all. Doesn't look like it. That's okay. I like just the way it is good. Italic. A lot of this is a quote, at least, so it really should be like this one was here. It's what reminded me. Oh, I'm skipping over. I already did this one though, right? Yeah. I'm not a big fan of these links looking like this. I'm probably going to want to edit that, as well as like how the links are displayed to people. So this is, for some reason, is indented, and I don't know why. That's one of the issues when you copy and paste, is it brings in, it changes the quotes to like curly quotes, and they're not actual quotes. It's like those ones that did it fine. I guess that was the issue. It was like the wrong type of quote. So this should really be italic as well. She was late to dinner. For dinner? Okay. I don't always change these things, so sometimes they don't make sense. See, these are the wrong quotes again. That's why the formatting's all biffed on it. So that's one reason I do these things live, so you can see all the issues that pop up that you probably not understand and spend hours trying to figure out, like I've done. I do that all the time. That's how I learn everything, guys. Like, seriously, I just did it yesterday. I spent 3 hours trying to do JavaScript stuff that I probably shouldn't have been doing to begin with. But I do enjoy, learning code and stuff like that. So I'm okay spending that amount of time on it. But I'll copy somebody's code block from the internet and then try and make it work for what I'm doing, and then mess something up and then spend 2 hours or 3 hours trying to fix it. Oops, what did I just do? I can't talk and edit this stuff at the same time, I guess. So you can see I'm not just copying and pasting. I want this to look really good. I want it to look like as if it were, my own content. I spend a lot of time on my own content, so, that's how I treat it. Also, if this works, I find that this advertorial does well, I'll spend some time going back through it myself to improve it as far as copy goes. And that's just something that you'll kind of learn along the way as you just start doing this more and more. So these should really be all in one paragraph, but that's the problem, is that it's broken up the wrong way. So there are downsides to just literally copying and pasting stuff into WordPress. Formatting, like I said, it copies all the formatting, but sometimes that doesn't always work out to your favor. So get rid of this and change it to a hashtag for now. Same thing. All right, what do we got here? H3. All right, I'm gonna save and preview just to see what we got so far. Yeah, man, those links, I'm gonna have to do like some custom CSS inside of here to fix this, because they got some. It's just, I don't know. I'm not a fan. It's just hard to tell that that's a link. I like the old school link that you can tell is a link. So I need to fix that. For some reason, sometimes I can see these things as I'm editing. I didn't catch that. Well, it's actually different. See, it's showing like a space here before that, but not here. And it might just be because I need to put in my own quotes. I don't know. Let's just save it and see. Am I editing the wrong? Let me go back to this, and I'm gonna copy this again. And I'm just going to get rid of this whole block. I'm going to add in a new paragraph. And now I'm going to paste this in using, on my Mac keyboard, if I do Shift Command V, it'll paste that in as plain text without any formatting. and then I'm going to italicize and then save, and then open a new preview. So it must just be the theme. The theme adds space before the quotes. That's why it looks goofy like that. That's okay. It's fine. It actually makes it look, like quotes, so that's okay. Well, I said it's okay, but this is kind of goofy. I don't understand what's going on with that. I might have to look into that after the video because it's I don't like it. Yeah. So, where was that? I wanted to look at this because that just looks too big. So that's H3. I guess these are all H3 though, so I just don't like that. So what I'll probably do is get rid of those, but keep these testimonials or reviews here. Remove this. Delete. Remove. Why did it go to the top? Delete. Remove. So it's these separators that are in there. I don't know why clicking the images. Oh, they're probably hyperlinked. That's why. I didn't think about that. Remove. Remove. And remove. Same with this one. Remove. Oh man. Yeah. So it may be that because I copied literally the whole entire thing, that I got way too much formatting than I bargained for, and that's probably, I'm guessing that's the main reason my quote and apostrophe stuff looks so goofy. But like I said, I'll look into that later on, and I'll let you guys know. Alright, so I'm going to leave that one to separate these. Actually, this was for the ones I just took out, so I'm going to get rid of that too. So this is a good one to put in there, is an actual police chief. I'm going to save and preview this now to see what this looks like down there, because it does look different on the front end than it does inside the WordPress editor. Yeah, so that's good. I like that. So I got rid of the customer reviews, which isn't, that's not great to do that, but honestly, I'm not in love with this, like verified customer. Like some of that stuff, it just kind of looks a little sketchy to me. If I were going to do this, what I would do is just copy the text with the person's name and state and forget about these, really all of the images, because I don't know that these are real images of those people. But for now, this is good enough. I'm not worried about taking the reviews out. Right, so keep going here. A little bit more left. Another link. Okay. just bolded. I thought that was a link. So putting these dates in here like this, they're dynamic. It's just dynamic JavaScript they're using. Can be actually considered misleading or even deceptive. It's a very gray area. Even the FTC doesn't explain it very well. Like saying, supplies are limited. We just checked. Did you really just check though? Because you can't say that. And if you're not doing it, if you can't like physically look into your inventory automatically on a computer and have it automatically update on someone else's screen, then you can't say that you just checked your inventory, because it's misleading and deceptive. So I'm getting rid of that. As a special senior discount. So, one of the things that you guys are probably going to catch on to is that this is written right like for seniors, and you're probably wondering, like, are seniors the best people for your gadget website? And the answer is yes. Maybe not the best. I'll take that back. Probably not the best. The best are probably 45 to 60-year-olds. They're the ones that have the majority of the money to spend, like disposable income. However, there are a lot of gadgets for seniors that I can, basically just, it gives me an audience to pick and target on the ad networks. If I'm just going like so extremely broad and without anybody in mind, then it isn't going to, it's going to take me a longer time to hit that 1K per day. If I've got a set audience already, then that gives me somebody to target, and this speaks directly to them. So, it's perfect. And I'll put seniors on my list all day long, because they buy all the time. They have money, the majority of them, and they buy this type of stuff. All right, so my call to action, though, is going to be more along the lines of this. Special senior discount offering 50% off to local residents. See, today only, though, is not true. Don't want to say that, because it's not today only. But hurry, due to extremely high demand, the self-defense siren has sold over 1.5 million units and is almost out of stock. I'm not going to say almost out of stock, because that could be lying. I'm going to say, and supplies are limited, which is the absolute truth, right? You don't have an infinite amount of supplies. They are limited. It could be limited to 100,000 that they just got in, or be limited to 100. It's still limited no matter what. So I'm going to click the green button, because I don't know yet. When we do tomorrow's lesson is assembling the bribe. That's where we're going to get into, kind of where we're placing the functioning calls to action. And I don't know if it'll be a button, or I probably will have a button somewhere, but I'm going to say, click the green button to, again, I'll be changing this tomorrow, most likely, to secure your special senior discount of 50% off. Okay. Save. And you see it's automatically refreshing my preview, because I have the preview open. So now I'm pretty happy with this. It's a great start. And then tomorrow we will finalize. Basically, we'll add in the bribe, the email opt-ins and call to actions, as well as a few other things that I want to add to this